Welcome to Drews Storytime. If you enjoy falling asleep here, you're very welcome to subscribe for more gentle stories and peaceful meditations. Before we begin, take a moment to make yourself comfortable, whether you're sitting or lying down, and gently let the rest of the world fade a little. Tonight, the day can loosen its hold on you. You don't need to carry it any further. Not the noise, not the pace, not the thoughts that kept returning. All of that can settle somewhere behind you as something quieter begins to take its place. Ahead, there's a path. It rests in that gentle space between light and dark, where evening hasn't quite let go and night hasn't fully arrived. The sky holds a soft blue-grey, fading slowly, and the air carries a faint coolness against your skin. Along the path, spaced at an easy distance, lanterns glow. Each one holds a small, steady flame behind clouded glass. The light is warm and low, spreading just far enough to show the ground before it fades back into shadow. You move toward it. The earth beneath your feet gives slightly as you step, a mix of moss and packed soil, with leaves that shift quietly under your weight. There's no effort in the movement. Your body finds the pace on its own. The first lantern rests beside you. Its glow touches the path in small, careful ways. The curve of a root, the edge of a stone, the faint texture of the ground. For a moment, you notice its warmth against one side of your face before it softens again. You step beyond it. The path doesn't stretch endlessly ahead. It offers only what you need. One lantern, then another, each small circle of light appearing just as you arrive. There's something restful in that. You don't need to look further than this step. The trees stand quietly on either side. Their trunks are tall and dark, their shapes softened where the light doesn't quite reach. Higher up, their branches blend into the fading sky. Somewhere deeper in the woods, a low sound drifts through, too distant to place. It lingers for a moment, then disappears, leaving the quiet unchanged. You continue walking, slowly, easily. Your shoulders begin to loosen. Your hands rest more heavily. The small tensions you've been carrying start to ease, not all at once, but gradually, as though each step gives something back to the path behind you. The lanterns keep their rhythm. Light, then shadow, then light again. Your breathing begins to follow it without you thinking about it. In, out. Gentle now, unforced. As you move further along, something shifts. The lanterns sit a little closer together. Their light overlaps, softening the spaces between them. The path feels wider here, more open, as though it's no longer guiding you forward quite so firmly. Even the air feels a touch warmer. The sense of walking begins to change. Your steps grow quieter, slower, until they feel less like movement and more like drifting from one space into the next. Nothing pulls at your attention for long. Details appear, soften, and fade before they can settle. A faint glimmer in the air, where the lantern light hangs. The subtle shine of damp leaves catching that glow, then disappearing again. The path curves once more, and ahead, the lanterns begin to gather. Their light spreads wider, softer, until the ground beneath them changes. The earth gives way to smooth stone. Then, quietly, the path comes to an end. You step forward into a still, open space, a water garden. It rests in complete calm, edged with the same lanterns, their glow reflected gently across the surface. The water is dark but clear, holding the light in soft, shifting patterns that never quite settle. There's no wind here, no sound beyond the faintest suggestion of movement, as though the water itself is breathing slowly. Stepping stones sit just beneath the surface, barely visible, guiding you forward without drawing attention to themselves. You move across them easily until you reach the center. Here, the lanterns feel more distant. Their light spreads wider, softer. The reflections stretch across the water, blurring at the edges, becoming less defined with every passing moment. You come to rest. The path behind you has already faded. There's no sense of where it began, no sense of needing to return. Only this quiet space, held gently in light and stillness. The water reflects everything, but nothing stays clear for long. Shapes soften, edges dissolve. The glow of the lanterns drifts slowly across the surface until it no longer feels separate from the dark beneath it. Your breathing slows again. In, out. Easy. The air feels softer here, warmer somehow. Or perhaps you've simply settled into it. The lanterns continue to dim, their reflections thinning, stretching, until the surface of the water becomes one calm, unbroken space. The garden doesn't ask anything of you. It simply remains quiet and still, as everything else begins to fade. The last traces of light soften. The shapes of the lanterns dissolve. The water becomes dark and smooth, without edge or boundary. Even this place begins to loosen. There's nothing to follow now, nothing to see clearly, nothing to hold on to. You can let it all drift. Let the garden fade. Let the stillness remain. In that stillness, you can settle a little deeper, a little further, until even this quiet space disappears and all that's left is rest. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you for supporting the channel.